Welcome back to our commentary. This is the third deciding tie. Mauritius and Olympian Georges Julian Paul versus Israel Wanagalia. This is like David and Goliath.
Yes, man. David and Goliath.
Yeah.
Wow. Israel has made the first point.
Israel has made the first point. Quite an interesting matchup. Good judgment from Julian, counting on his experience. Really try and save Mauritius' campaign in this knockout stage.
Yes.
Another good judgment from Julian Paul.
He's experienced.
Very experienced. This is African champion for many years.
Oh, wow.
An Olympian. Good judgment from Israel Wanagalia, seeking to make an upset.
Yes.
Another good judgment from Israel, taking the lead 3-2. Oh, good fake, good deception.
Yes. And he could not do anything. So he was only praying that the shadow would go out.
Yes.
It was impossible.
Equally good attack from Israel. Straight to the body of Julian Paul. First attack.
Yes.
First attack from Julian Paul. He's also has a very good smash.
Yes, he's very powerful there. It's his weapon, one of his weapons.
Yes, he's got a very good firepower if he decides to attack. Good judgment from
Israel judges well too.
I think in these first few points, both players are sizing each other. We're yet to see fireworks when they hit up and decide to go for the kill.
Yeah, that's it. I think it has started with some kind of each of them having respect for the other. Each of them having respect for the other. Julian is the only person to bring life back into the game. But if he remains broken, then Uganda will take a straight 3 points to qualify.
I think Wanagalia, once he gets the confidence and starts moving, it will be very difficult for Julian to catch up.
That's a good play.
Beautiful first long rally of the game.
Yeah. And Julian Paul attacks very well. Both the defense and then he changed the rhythm. That is why Israel could not pick it and picked it to outside the triumph lines. It's very necessary. Beautiful play.
Good deception from Wanagalia.
Please, do you see that Paul or Julian Paul has not really acclimatized himself as far as this morning's game is concerned to the court?
Oh, well, Uganda have an upper hand because they normally train here. They've been practicing here. So they are well aware of the conditions of the hall and also have an advantage of the shuttle because it is, I think, maybe the first time for Julian handling this yin-yang shuttle, but the Ugandans maybe they've had some time to practice with it, but all the same, we're still hoping to see a very good encounter.
Let's see if hope will be restored in the team of Mauritius.
Good judgment from Julian Paul.
The Ugandan team is very hopeful. You know, they are very confident.
Yeah,
Israel,
they are on home soil.
Yes, yeah,
Being
that's
on
it.
home soil
That's the greatest
gives you
advantage.
some advantage, and they are really playing well.
Yes, yes. They play. Halak.
Like Julian Paul taking us to the break.
Yes.
With an 11-9 win. This is not what we were expecting. This is a match we thought maybe Julian Paul would be cruising through, but Israel is giving a good account of himself and might surprise us as the match and the game heats up.
Yeah, yes. You know, Israel is highly spirited. Why? Because the first two matches his team won. So that has given him a lot of motivation to come and then exhibit his skills. You know, he's doing all these things with confidence. But psychologically, Julian might have been affected in a way because the first two games lost. And so he's not of himself. That might be the cause. But he's playing as a professional player.
Playing as a professional player. Julian Paul, Olympian and African champion from Mauritius. Hesitation on the part of Wanagalia costing him that point. It was out. He shouldn't have played. It was way out.
I saw it earlier that it was out. But, you know, I don't know what struck his mind that he visited the shadow to play. It was really out. The first decision of his was good.
They say it is important to trust your instinct.
That's it. Very, very necessary.
Good judgment from Julian Paul. Having a 6-point lead.
Yes.
This is what we expected from the more experienced player.
There's this saying that champions die hard. You know, yes, that is what is being exhibited here. You know, you see that Israel has a lot of confidence restored to his team by the previous players. And so he's doing his best.
Good play from Julian Paul with a good save.
Yes, beautiful. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Yeah. He's really exhibiting his skills. Wow, he's leading. He has, I think, led him 6 points ahead. He's 6 points ahead of him. Israel, ahead of Israel.
Yeah.
How could he miss
He
this?
missed that one. He missed that one. He missed that one. I thought he was going to attack it. Tried to fake it, but unlucky.
Unlucky. He's. Oh, wow.
Well, you know, when you are leading and you're in command, you are able to try new things.
Good.
Sometimes they don't go your way, but if they do, it becomes a very beautiful shot.
Yes.
Lovely net shot from Julian Paul.
I like his service. Julian says well.
No. Another hesitation from Israel Wanagalia.
You know, her first decisions are always the best decisions. In a game of badminton, you know, you don't have enough time to think. So the first thought must be considered very well.
Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot from Julian Paul. Beautiful attack.
Wow.
Julian Paul takes the first game. 21-10.
Wow.
He's really showing us, you know, why he's the champion.
Yes.
At some point, I thought Israel decided to just give the game to Julian Paul. Is this a tactic? Is he preparing and conserving his energy for the second game?
Beautiful observation, very beautiful. Yes, in the sense that the margin that Julian had created, there was no way Israel could match it, could bridge the gap. So, in as much as he knew that he could not bridge the gap, playing such an experienced player, he had to conserve the energy for the next game. I think that is what he did, and that is exactly what you have said. Yes.
We have seen Coach Kavindi talking to the players, and you find the players coming back and really, really improving. What do you think is actually telling these players?
Yes, for this very particular game or encounter, he knows that Paul is more experienced. But having noticed that, he will certainly consider that one, give him a close match. Don't let him widen the gap. This time, capitalize on his weakness. Even though his weaknesses are not too many, but capitalize on, even if it's one, capitalize on that and then give him an equal match. And then maybe win the next game.
I think Israel should just play his game instead of trying to play Julian's game.
Yes, yes, yes.
Good judgment. Julian Paul starting well with 2 straight points.
You know, earlier, Ugandan's team had a lot of warming on the court, but I never saw any Mauritius team on the court. That could have been the cause. So Paul, from the beginning, had not warmed, so it was in the process that he warmed himself into the game. And now that he's warmed, he's really executing the shuttles the right way he should do it.
Way wide smash from Israel. Yeah, I think your observation is correct, because we saw that costing Mauritius the first game. The players were really not warmed up.
Yeah.
Is that the fault of the coach or the players, or is it the team manager? Because you're given ample time to come earlier and do your warm-ups.
Yeah, you know, this responsibility will maybe be shared among the 3 individuals mentioned in this question.
Beautiful smash at the net.
The team manager will do his best, but even as you are in your hotel, you can still start warming up from there if you are really serious to come to play. That is the more. Then the condition of warming up must also be considered. So the coach has a lot of role to play in this direction. And then all rest on the player. You don't sit down for a coach to come to tell you to warm up. Such professional players should not.
Beautiful, beautiful smash from Julian Paul, increasing his lead to 5 points. Israel is really, really struggling at the moment, but he really needs to bring his confidence back and still play. I believe he's a better player.
Yes. But, well, let's see.
Oh.
Wow.
He overdid the cross net.
Yes.
Going back to the preparations of a match, and we are really talking and insisting on players being well warmed up. We see, because of the challenges we have in African countries, shortage of halls, even in this particular arena, we only have 3 courts. It's very difficult for the organizers to even provide a warm-up court outside the venue. So I think it's something that as organizers in the African continent, we really need to start planning on warm-up courts.
Yes. Very, very necessary. Very, very necessary. So where you don't have the warm-up courts, you know, we have a football field around here. Maybe we can start the warming up from there. This one is beyond beautiful play.
Beautiful
Oh,
save, beautiful
yeah.
save
Great,
from Julian
great,
Paul,
great.
but an equally good attack from Israel,
That's a beautiful
taking,
point made.
capitalizing on that moment.
Yes, yes, it's fantastic. Fantastic. I think he will never forget this point that he has made in his life. He will never forget it. You know, bringing such a Goliath of badminton in Africa, bringing him down in this manner, he will never forget
It's
it.
quite an achievement. It's quite an achievement. It's a good play,
Yeah,
good play
made
from
an easy point from
Israel.
that.
Israel Wanagalia.
It's great. So also, let's come back to the question you asked concerning the warming up of athletes. Yeah, we don't have the facilities, but at least you can warm up in your own special way. You can warm up partially before you come to the court. But as we don't have the facilities and you capitalize on that and you don't warm up, it's going to affect you, the individual player on the court. So we should try our best to warm up outside. Outside, at least it's very necessary. It's very, very necessary.
Well, this thanks to goes to the innovativeness of the teams and the coach and the team manager. So really, as you said, in this venue we have a very beautiful, I think it's soccer pitch or hockey pitch that the players should really make use of, and they just go out there and do a few warm-ups, and even at the sides of the hall, up on the balconies, we also have a space where really a good player who really concentrates and wants to win a match takes time and goes and warms up. It's very sad to see a player getting onto court without proper warm-up. It also opens up to injuries.
Very serious, very serious. You know, maybe after this game I will share an experience with you, what I've been telling my, you know, physiologically, we players should warm up a lot before we come to play. I will share that with you so that we know the importance of warming up. So let's come back to the game. I think they have come from the interval break.
Yes. Julian Paul gets the first point after the interval, with now a big margin.
Oh, wow.
Oh, good placement by Israel. We were so hoping to see David defeating Goliath.
But David in this contest is trying.
David in this contest really is out of sorts.
Maybe he went without stones.
Oh, should have carried the stones, but in our instance right now, should have carried shuttles.
Yes. So you should go back and pick shadows.
Yeah.
You pick up your points.
We are watching the All Africa Mixed Team Championships knockout stages. Our president, Michel Bao, gracing this occasion.
Yes.
As African players, African coaches, how do you see Badminton Confederation Africa conducting itself, assisting players, assisting coaches, assisting in the building of technical officials, and doing such excellent tournaments?
Yeah. In fact, I from the beginning say more grace to their elbow. They are doing a yeoman's job. It's not easy in this period, hectic period, where people want to keep themselves in the rooms. We are doing everything possible to organize such important tournaments to really showcase our athletes and then to bring them back to the court. Very necessary. I give the Confederation a thumbs high. It's very, very good apart.
Kudos again to Uganda for hosting this prestigious event, especially under this pandemic. We're observing all the protocols set, social distancing, fumigation of the hall and the courts. After every match, the resources required to do this are quite high.
Yes, and it has made the game a bit more expensive than before, because at every interval you have to spray, sanitizers, and all these that we have to do. But the game is ongoing. Beautiful. It's good.
Good
Beautiful
exchange,
rally.
good
Beautiful
exchange,
rally.
good exchange.
Beautiful. Let's see who wins this rally.
Good exchange.
Let's see who wins this rally.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
beautiful rally,
Yes.
beautiful rally.
How people are
Julian
applauding
Paul
to this.
calmly
Yeah.
taking his time and just
Yeah.
judging that shot.
Yes, that's great. Wow, that's a great shot.
Beautiful, good shot from Julian Paul, showing his class, exhibiting his class.
Yes.
One of the contenders in the African continent and the individual championships that is coming up later on.
Yeah.
We are hoping to see also your team Ghana participating in the individual championships.
Yes.
Do you think they are going to give a good showing?
Beautiful. We're going to give all the athletes here gathered beautiful show. I have learned a lot from this very beginning, so we need to just get acquainted to the shuttles. You know, the shuttles are new to them, so you have to quickly get acquainted to it, and then we give you a good show.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
I wish you all the best. Well, game point. And Julian Paul wins the match. First time of asking, restoring the confidence of Mauritius.
Yes.
Oh, waiting for the fourth tie in the women's doubles. Vilna Apia Kopita Duki representing Mauritius. And then Husna Kobugabe and Gladys Mbabazi.
Yeah, wow.
Strong attacking players.
Yeah.
Trying to get a win for Uganda.
Yes, to give it a final signature for their win and their qualification.
Yes, cementing the win.
That's it.
Cementing the win for Uganda. We shall see you in the next matchup, women's doubles, in just a short while.
Yeah.